Top 3 problems in Ghost Recon Wildlands. Now, the first one I want to talk about makes or breaks game in a open world that you actually have to drive around with items, as in cars, helicopters, planes, all that stuff. The biggest one here is the cars. You're going to be spending a lot of time in the cars, driving around from objective to objective, and the physics are garbage in them. Absolute garbage. I think the developers kind of took the lazy way out and focused on other stuff rather than the driving physics. I mean, when you drive off of a cliff, you're lucky to even survive. It almost feels like you're just going to dig into the ground and stop instantly. But they definitely need to do something with that before the game comes out. I would like to have more of a realistic driving, because it is supposed to be a tactical open world shooter. And it is really kind of the first of its kind. It really is. The second problem with the game is the destruction. A lot of times you'll be driving around, and this kind of has to do with the driving portion, but you'll be driving around, you hit a really, really small post or something, and your car just stops instantly. Does not even remotely try to go through it. It just doesn't feel right, it doesn't look right, and it gets in the way of everything. You call in some mortars, nothing blows up. The only way to take out snipers is to counter snipe them. You cannot actually do anything but counter snipe them. Like, you can't even blow up the tower or anything like that, which you should be able to do. Like, that would be actually something very, very good. If you're trying to go Rambo style, you take your AT-4 or whatever rocket launcher of choice, blow that tower up, you're good to go. You should be able to blow up gates. You should be able to blow up pretty much everything you can, besides standing buildings and stuff like that, because that would be taking it to a next level. But I think it's a little bit too late to hold your breath for that. So I don't think that's going to be fixed before the game comes out regardless. Now, number 3, the biggest issue I see with this game: no player versus player. That right there is going to take this game from a year life cycle to, I'll say, 3 months. This 3-month life cycle, because people are going to beat the game quick. They really are. If you're playing co-op, you can beat missions very quick. Very, very quick. You could probably beat this game, within a couple days. People are going to get bored of doing the same thing over and over and over again. AI is so repetitive in that it's pretty easy. But if they could add a player versus player element, and this is the closed beta, so we will see if they change any of that. And I don't even think it'd be that hard, because they already have all the character models and everything in place. They have the servers in place. They have the four-person co-op mode in place. Why couldn't they just put the hitboxes on the players? I don't think it'd be that much of an issue. And if they came out with a DLC in the future of it, I think the game would spike sales then, not necessarily when the game first comes out. Let me know what you think in the comments below about these 3 major problems, and if there's any I missed and you think that they're even worse of a problem, let me know. I thank you for watching.